Hello YouTube, a couple of tips to getting perfectly flat walls ready for a really high quality finish. Tip 1, however good your plasterer is, I still think it's a good idea to sand your walls down, because this just gives you a really perfect kind of base layer on which to put your paint. Now, the plasterer that we had for some downstairs work was really bad, and I needed to go out and buy one of those Evolution wall sanders, which are very heavy. Electric wall sanders are very heavy, very painful to use. They have this big pole and you kind of hold them up like this and you sand like this. You have to attach them to a proper M-class dust extractor. Henry Hoover doesn't cut it because you still get loads of dust. When you do that, it's dust-free way of working, but it does leave loads of dust on the surface. And yeah, the reason I'm recommending you should wall sand everything is because, you know, you might have a really good plasterer like we did, but you can see there's a bit of a sheen on that, and that sheen will basically prevent adhesion. They use speed skims on this, on certain sections of this, which does give a really nice flat kind of uniform finish, but sometimes it's a little bit too shiny and prevents adhesion. So that's why I'm recommending that. However, when it comes to clean that dust off the wall, that is really where I struggled. So I went out and bought one of these Veleda spinny mops. Great concept, really badly designed particular model, because whenever you spin it, it kind of loosens each section of the pole and it comes apart. So don't recommend getting one of these. Also, the reason that it was rubbish is that it soaked the walls too much. A little bit of water was helping, I was finding, but the amount that you get on this, even if you try and kind of pad it out on some nearby surface, like a bit of plywood, to get most of the water out, it still soaked the walls, leaving it 3 or 4 days to have to dry, which I did. But here's my really top tip. On Amazon, you can buy this Woolcraft. It is a sanding pad that you put on a pole. You can't see it because I put a cloth in front of it, but there's the mesh sanding pad. And this is really good for bits of touch-up sanding that you can do. But then also, when you put this on it, rather than just doing it in your hands, it is far more effective. You just cover so much more area. And honestly, a dry wipe is just as effective. Now, I went and got 50 of these microfiber cloths on Amazon for about £12, I think it was, and I'm just going to go through them. I mean, you can see this one's not even that dirty, but if it is, you just rip it off, kind of shake it out and put it back on again. It's much better than applying water to the walls to clean them from dust. That is my tip. Enjoy.